When I ran, so I ran back out. And as this was all progressing, it was really scary. See the look that my family had upon their faces. After that, I started talking with the Galactic Council. They told me many things. At one point, after having been taken in by the king, they had tried many things to conceal it, put him away, to find ways to keep him from hurting people. For he had had in his history of hurting humans. At one point, after had been taken in by the king, which had only worked for a little bit, it became a speck. Quite literally concealed. But his thing was that he had become contained like a virus in vessels, like tiny glass bottles of E. coli, or the bubonic plague. If dropped or broken, he would spread, and then regrow, and re-establish himself as who he was. And as they continued to try to conceal him, I was able to be free. This was the longest I was able to live a normal life. And because of what had happened, it had taken a toll on me. By now, I had failed most of my classes, or I was stuck without able to pass. And the few friends that I had, I decided to try and reconnect with them. And also, I started to connect with some of my vampire friends that I had met when I had been in the realm during a point of my existence of one or two of my many past lives. I was also brave enough to try a sleepover. It was only November. A single month since this had all happened. So I did. I figured I was fine. Everything felt like it was back to normal, except for the fact that I still saw things. So I went to my friend Elle's dorm, and I had a sleepover. That night, he came back a little bit. But a little bit goes a long way. But I also felt like I was stronger than he was. He had not completely gotten his power, but he was still loose. During this time, I decided to give up on meds because the medicine that had been given to me at the hospital was not working. If anything, it was killing me. And slowly and surely, he gained his strength back. Again, me and the Galactic Council, and this time with him, with it, we decided to try and talk things out. To sign papers, to sign a contract saying that he would no longer hurt me or be a part of my life. And this was only after the Galactic Council, seemed to think that I was tattling on him. They had asked if I had actually tried any of his thoughts or ideas, and I said no. Not willingly. So, what I did then seemed crazy. Because it seemed like I was complaining, when I really wasn't. They had me go through a series of acts. I felt like a clown. They had me get as nude as I possibly could to cleanse myself in both hot water and then cold water. In a way, a very, very quick baptism to renew myself and to cleanse. And it seemed like every time after that, every time we tried to make a contract, saying this is what we want, this was this was what we wanted to happen, he would find a loophole. He would find a way to break through, saying we didn't say this, or we didn't say that, or you didn't really try this. I finally just gave up. He wasn't as bad as the last time we had been together, so I just dealt with him. The last time, he almost succeeded. The last time that we tried to succeed in concealing him and banishing him from this universe, I tried two different things that I had never tried. First, I pretended like he had. I acted like he did, and I put him on a show like he did, showing him how it really felt, which worked for 10 minutes. And then, the second thing that I tried was ignoring him, as if he wasn't even there. He wasn't real. This worked for 3 days. Or this is what I did for 3 days. Once again, he found a way to me. But this time it was unique. I had been contemplating of doing something with King, because I felt really connected to him. I had first tried it on its minions, and I liked the idea of trying it on King. And as I was doing this idea, King let it take his place. And at first, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. And I felt slightly betrayed. But after I had the thought that maybe I should just continue, just go with it. Pretend like you are really happy. I succeeded in continuing what I was doing. And I changed him. After I had tried on him what I was after I tried on him what my idea was, he was happy. He was so happy that he took me flying on his stomach with the wings I had given him.